Giants, Panthers. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running back. Two of the most dangerous backs in the NFL about to meet, go toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well, you know what? It's not always about the quarterback when you talk about NFL games, and here's a great example of it today. The game of football is still about the most physical team wins, and when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
Newton's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Stewart's taken down at the 25. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Stewart lined up as the single back. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. He is one of the biggest targets you'll find on the outside of the entire league. Kelvin Benjamin by way of Florida State.
Well, he's so big. When you meet him, you can't believe he's a wide receiver. Not only is he tall, but he's also thick, and that's what he uses all that to his advantage. He goes down the field, and he can just manhandle defensive backs and make catches.
Weaving it down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today.
Third and 9 after that last incompletion. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
They're in punting formation. Harris from the 19. And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Giants take it from the 23. Thompson's there to make the stop.
Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Randall's going to pull in the bullet pass. Coleman's in on the tackle.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
First down and 10.
Larry Donnell has the catch. Coleman's going to make the tackle. He is a former NFL Defender of the Year. Luke Kuechly out of Boston College.
Well, whatever I say about him, it's not enough. He is absolutely an outstanding citizen. He's a good teammate, and on the field, he is a killer. Man, can this guy make tackles.
And Jennings taking the handoff. Davis able to read that play and the hit.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Third down.
A short field goal try on the way.
Drives it through for the field goal. Nearing the end of the first quarter, and the 3 points on the board puts them ahead.
Got to feel good about that drive. That was nice. Of course, it didn't lead to a touchdown, but it was good enough to get you 3 points.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Webb's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Panthers stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Drop back, shotgun formation.
And now Newton's going to take off. Jonathan Stewart with the catch.
First down at the 47. And here's the throw.
Cam Newton throws it down the field.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, you know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or two and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
The line of scrimmage is the 17. The Giants defense now is going to go nickel.
Second down and 10.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Rogers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. They bring him to the turf. With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the shotgun. The catch is made by Harris for a gain of about 5.
Second down, even after the completion.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Catch made. Randall's tackled down at the 29.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Jennings going to secure the handoff. Gains 11.
Jennings, a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Giants official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
The Giants will take the snap from the 40. Jennings tackled down after a gain of 2.
Jennings tried to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. Jennings with the catch. Third down now. And Jennings going to take the handoff now.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field.
Webb's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Intercepted.
And not only does their defense protect the lead, they force the interception and give their offense a chance to increase the advantage before halftime.
Good job by the defense. You know what they did? They just put more self-doubt into the opponent's offense. They're going to have a hard time snapping out of this today.
What a place to start for the offense.
First down at the 33. Jennings left side. Met by Davis that time. The Giants lead here in the first half, but the run game has been stagnant. Jennings struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
Jennings tackled down at the 29.
Third down on the way.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Eli Manning intended for Victor Cruz.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, And when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you've got to be smart, you've got to be efficient.
On his way.
And in for the touchdown.
A touchdown right before halftime, and Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Panthers call a timeout. Their first.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle. They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making. It's the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
It's Harris taking a knee, and this ball will be spotted at the 20. Manning's got it in the gun.
Donnell with the reception. First and 10.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Second down and 10. He makes the catch.
The Giants are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Manning's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. He was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game. Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
The Giants signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Coming to the line at the 27.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
And Cruz comes up with the catch. Second down coming up. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Second down and 4.
Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Third down and 4.
Set up screen to Vereen. Touchdown!
What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Whitaker on the return.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, folks. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Giants offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Larry Donnell has the catch. Met by Davis that time. The Giants have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Manning had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
Makes contact with the down player, and that's where the play comes to an end.
The Panthers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Giants snap it at the 31. The Giants now move the chains. That's reception number 4 for him.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
First down at the 38. Jennings left side.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Giants will take the snap from the 40. Victor Cruz has the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Wide receivers in the NFL, hey, they can catch it, but also they can break tackles. What a job that time by the wide receiver.
Manning's completion percentage, 80% on the day. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Midway into the third.
Picks up 8 here. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. The Giants lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. And Jennings had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.